Before we discuss anything, you need to understand what a segment is. What is a segment? Already, you know what a circle is. But what if I draw a line across the circle? This line is called a chord. A chord is a line that divides a circle into two unequal parts. Now, this smaller part you see here is called segment. And this other part, this other portion, is also a segment. The chord will create two segments. The smaller segment is called minor segment, while the bigger segment is called major segment. Many students confuse segments with sector, but let me show you the difference today. Now let me draw another circle. Let's assume that this is the center of the circle. If I draw a line from the center of the circle to this point, and I draw another line from the center of the circle to this point, what do you think has happened? These two lines have divided the circle into two parts. We have the upper part, the smaller part, and also the lower part, that is the bigger part. Now this part is called a sector, and this other part is also a sector. Just as we have a minor segment, we also have a minor sector, and we have a major sector. Can you see the difference? A segment has one straight line and a curved side, but a sector has two straight lines, this line and this line, and a curved part. One more thing, this side that moves from the center of the circle, so the circumference, is called radius, and this other side is also radius. So a sector has two radii. When they are more than one radius, we say they are radii, and one curved side, while a segment has just a chord and a curved part. Now that you know the difference between a segment and a sector, let's look at this other circle. This is another circle now. Don't mind how my circle looks. Now let's draw the sector again. We have a radius and we have another radius. What do you think has happened? Now I have a sector, a minor sector and a major sector. What happens if I draw a line from P to Q? You know what that means. That straight line from P to Q is a chord. And what does a chord do to a circle? A chord divides the circle into segments. So we now have our segments here. What does this diagram show us? This diagram is telling us that a sector is made up of two parts, a triangle and a segment. Now let me draw the sector separately. This is one radius and this is another radius. This is the curved part. This means this is one radius, R, and this is another radius, R. And this is an arc. The arc is the curved side of the segment or sector. Now if we draw a straight line from P to Q, this line is a chord. The whole of this is a sector. But inside the sector, we have a triangle, as you can see here, and a segment. But we are talking about area of segments. So to find the area of a segment, we say area of segment is equal to area of sector minus area of triangle. You dey understand them at all? Now, what is the area of a sector? Area of sector is equal to theta over 360 degrees times pi arrow square, and area of triangle is equal to half arrow square sine theta. But where is this theta coming from? That is the angle between these two radii. Between these two radii, there is an angle called theta. So that is it. This one therefore means that the area of a segment is equal to theta over 360 degrees pi arrow squared minus half arrow squared sine theta. Let's stop here today. Now you know what a chord is, you know what a segment is, and you also know what a sector is. Finally, we mentioned that a sector contains two parts, a triangle and a segment. Then we concluded by saying that to find the area of a segment, all we need to do is to subtract the area of the triangle from the area of a sector. If we do that, what is left is the area of segments. In the next lesson, we are going to discuss how to calculate the area of a segment step by step.